Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. Review on an Insignia lightning charged sync cable, 4.5 feet long, for your iPad, iPod, or iPhone. So I got this at Best Buy the other day, and we were in there actually picking up a mouse, which is coming up next, for a new toy, which is coming up right after that. Anyway, so we're doing lots of videos. It's the beginning of the month. Let's get rocking here. Kevy's got stuff to do. So, yeah, more videos. Anyways, so when I was picking up the mouse, my wife's like, hey, we're here. Let's check out lightning cables for your iPad. Because I bought a 2012 iPad 4th Gen, as many of you know by now. And I needed a charge sync cable for it because the guy I got off of didn't give me one. So it's like, all right, well, whatever. So I buy this $4 10-footer from the dollar store. I'm a cheapskate. So are you, right? We all like to save money. Unfortunately, that $4 cable was garbage. It would start to charge the pad, and then I checked on it half an hour later. Still not fully charged. It's not even charging anymore. Unplug it, plug it in. Didn't want to charge. Unplug it, plug it in. Oh, it started charging it. Okay, let's try that again. Thinking, okay, well, I can't be the iPad. I mean, before I even bought the dollar store cable, I used one of my wife's, and I knew it was fine. So, for giggles, of course, we try the wife's cable again. Sure enough, works perfect. All right, so we know my iPad's fine. Because anything can happen. We know this, right? Tech is tech. I don't care who makes it. Stuff can break. So anyway, we're in there, and I thought, all right, well, let's go look at the Apple cables, because, you know, I'm the biggest Apple freak you'll ever find. Some people might call me a little ignorant sometimes because of how much I slam PCs, and yet I own PCs too. Anyways, I have more videos on that coming too. So I thought, all right, well, Apple, no. Grabbed a sales guy. You got any cheap USB to lightning cables? Well, we have Apple. No, just was there. I don't want an Apple one. It's too much money. Give me cheap. What do you got? He says, come with me. I'm like, okay, let's follow. So, first he shows me, you know, what kind of length do you want? 10 feet. Oh, that'll be about $20-some. No. And I'm thinking Insignia. That's a brand I know a little bit about, and I've had a little bit of good luck, a little bit of bad luck. So I'm kind of really not a massive fan here of Insignia. And I thought, got anything cheaper? Well, for about 17 bucks, I got this thing. It's about 6 inches long. I'm like, what do I do with that? I mean, I've got 6-inch cables like that for charging up my security lights. You know, because I have these LED security lights in the house, motion sensor things, right? Great for nighttime. Just walk past them and they light your way to wherever you need to go. Anyways, no. I says, I don't need 10 feet because that's way overpriced anyway. I says, I bought 10-footers from Canadian Tire for like 12 bucks and they're braided cables on top of that. And he says, those are nice. I said, yeah, and for 12 bucks, hey, who's going to say no? Maybe I'll just go grab another one of those. Well, but I don't need 10 feet. I says, you got anything in between? 4.5 feet. 17 bucks. Oh, Canadian Tire's starting to look pretty good. He says, I'll tell you what. How's 8 bucks sound? That's 10 bucks off. Yeah, it's 10 bucks off. 8 bucks. I'm in there buying a mouse anyway. And that was in my hand, so he knew I was buying an expensive mouse. Well, sort of expensive. Not really majorly. I thought, you know what? For 8 bucks, buddy, I'll give it a try. It's 4 bucks more than the dollar store $10 one that, yeah, is garbage. And it saves me $4. Canadian Tire, and I don't need 10 feet, so let's give it a go. You never know, might be a good product. Turns out, guess what, guys? Awesome product. And here it is in real life. So the build quality on this cable is actually quite good. I was very impressed, and even the softness or stiffness of the cable is great, you know, and it's well made. Like, even the ends on this are really good. I would put this against an Apple cable. Sorry to say, Apple fanatics, okay? But I'll put this up against an Apple cable and tell you that this is equally as good for way less money, okay? Even at $17 regular retail, that I'm now going to have to continue to pay if I want more of them, definitely a great product. So do go to your local Best Buy if you're looking for a lightning cable. You don't have to buy Apple. Just grab an Insignia. I am sure that you will be more than happy with it. Just buy the length you need, and you are going to pay by length, obviously. But that little thing for 6 inches long, I'm like, and for that money? Come on. And it's still Insignia, right? This is like worth the difference. Like, this is like $1, I think, difference or something. I don't know. It was ridiculous. But 4.5 feet more than does me for that iPad. I have that iPad actually set up stationary right now on my Logitech keyboard that has an iPad holder. It's fantastic. And for the distance from that to my charge station, this is actually the perfect length to just scoot across the table and right to the charger and plug it in, and away we go. So, highly recommend it. I will give this thing a definite... How do I do this? How do we do the star rating? Okay, I am going to say... I will give it... Nothing's perfect. Tell you what, I would love to say 4 3/4. Okay, but I'm going to go with 4.5. All right, how's 4.5 grab you? I mean, that's still coming with a high recommendation that even the retail price is great on the price. It's still going to be cheaper than Apple, either way. It is equally as comparable to an Apple cable. Okay, it might actually be better in some ways, you know, but either way, fantastic cable, works great. Now, this is my experience with the Lightning version. I have not tried out their regular micro USB version. Unless they want to give me a good deal on that, I'll try it out, and if it works, I'll give them a good word too. The idea here was I was not doing this in the purpose of, you know, trying to get a YouTube video to promote their store or, you know, anything like that. I literally told the guy, look, for 12 bucks I can get a braided one that's 10 feet. I really don't need 10 feet, but I also really don't feel like driving to Canadian Tire right now either. And I'm kind of like, you know, and the dollar store 10-footer failed on me. You know, I told him that. And it's like, I don't want an Apple one because they're just overpriced. And yeah, so he gave me a shot and gave it to me for $8. I won't get that deal again, and I'm fine with that. I'm totally cool. I think this is actually worth the regular everyday retail price, and I think you will be more than happy with it. So if you want a 4.5 footer, they're about 17, 18 bucks, okay, at Best Buy. They work great. Now that's Best Buy Canada. For you Canadians, for you Americans, you got your own Best Buy, and you're going to get cheaper price in your US dollars, which is actually comparable to us either way, even with the difference. So, you know, you're getting a good product, okay? Not all Insignia products are good in my experience, but this is one I took a chance on because I've had experience with Insignia in the past. Some good, some definitely bad. This was a crapshoot. I could easily get a refund if I didn't like it or if it didn't work properly, but it works fantastic. My iPad does not cut out on the charging cycle, therefore it works great, okay? And this is your charge and data cable at the same time. Works fine for both. So I'm quite happy with that purchase. I'm sure you will be too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and staying tuned to the channel. If you're not subbed, please do so and smash that bell for notifications. I have several more videos I'm going to be doing today. I don't know how many days it's going to take to upload them all, but next up is actually the mouse that I was there for. So that's our next video in the series of doing things in order today. So stay tuned and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.